Hello, welcome back to Rich Essence Talks. I am trying to make this video way less than the minutes for my last video, which was, I believe, 31 minutes. Okay, I'm going to be talking about homemaking and why is it seen as a bad thing in today's society versus why do women want to be homemakers in these days and how it differs from the olden times. Okay, so with the rise of feminism, it, everyone has this belief that it is more free to slave for a corporation that don't care about you, especially during these COVID times. If you have COVID, okay, they will sit there, still work you to the bone, even if you're sick, until you just quit. They don't care about giving you any additional bonuses or any of that. So you're basically a slave. Like back then, people were miners and they were in working in factories. They were worked to the bone. Okay, this is just a prettier picture of the same thing happening. History repeating itself, but it is seen as being more free than working for your home and development of your home, such as homemaking. What is homemaking in the first place? Homemaking is when someone, housewife or not, take care of their home and the people in it. They use their sanctuary, which is their home, to turn it into a profitable business, I would say, because not only do they get to raise the children to be better than people we see nowadays in society, but they also get to work in their sanctuary. They don't have to worry about working and slaving for a corporation. Now, for this, a woman typically has to have a partner who can provide for them. Now, this woman can also make side income, but as long as she's still able to take care of the home without it being double the work while making this money, then cool. She can also have her own source of income, of course, like passive sources of income investments. Okay. Speaking of investments, one investment that I can bring you on, okay, that even my teams can vouch for is that the G999 cryptocurrency coin is a new cryptocurrency, okay? And all you have to do is click the link in my bio and you register for free, but you can buy the G999 coin, all right? And when you refer others to buy the G999 coin, you get a 10% commission, okay? And you get paid in Bitcoin, by the way, in micro Bitcoin. And as Bitcoin, as the value of it increases, so does the USD, like what it's worth. Okay, so you do not even need to add any more money into that. And okay, sign up, invest $99 in the G999 coin. And if you need additional assistance on how, you can message me and refer others. And help them buy the G999 coins as well for $99. And it's not just one coin, by the way, you're buying for $99. It's not. So help them with that, and you get paid in Bitcoin. You can uh, see that value rise in Bitcoin, and you can invest in G999 coin, or you can just cash it out if you want. Okay, so they can make an investment like that in cryptocurrency or anything that does not require additional work. Okay, probably just require a bit of marketing depending on what it is and what you're doing and how you're doing it. But at the end of the day, it's an investment. Okay, in the long term one as well, if you so please. All right, so and there's no additional work and unfair labor for the woman. Okay, not now. Homemaking is not for every woman. It's for a woman who prefers to be in her sanctuary. All right, and take care of the home. It's not like she's all in the house all day. She can go wherever she wants. Do as she pleases without having to have a 9 to 5 and have a incident where you may get fired for accidentally clocking out at the wrong time, or you were not advised that you have to stay on for a bit long, a few more minutes, and you may get fired for clocking out at the wrong time, a time in which you were not aware of. Like, do you want that stress? Do you want the stress of being a cashier and ringing everyone's stuff up, dealing with raggedy customers, and even if you're not feeling well, you have to deal with them, and you can't show any humanly emotion? Do you want that, really? Customer service can be ebbie, all right? So many women choose homemaking because they're the kind to put their skills of baking, cooking, cleaning, and just their serene energy in their home. Now, why is it seen as a bad thing in society? Well, probably because of the history of homemaking and the oppressive history of women. They had to be homemakers. There was like nothing else out there. But now people are like, hey, you can have jobs, you can have your own business. Why would you want to be a homemaker? Probably because it's wholesome. You can homeschool your kids. Honestly, you can have really great advanced kids who contribute better to society than people we have these days. And I know specifically in the black community, there is a whole thing of baby mamas. It's been for a while. You have many women, including black women, complaining these men are trash. But yet, they are not doing anything to contribute to society to bring about the best of people and men in this society. And a lot of homemakers legit, seriously, raise their kids the best. I will tell you. They honestly, they are not the trash you are speaking of, okay? Whatever you learned in this life, you can apply it to your children and actually pay attention to your children the way you wish your parents did, the way you wish your community did, okay? And greatly benefit from it, because you don't have to worry about any other little girl being played by a player, because your child is not a player, okay? And it's not just raising children, it's the fact that you don't have to be so tired from a corporate job where these people don't care about you. And even if they try to pretend like they care about you, it's always some payment you have to have in order to have good relations in corporate America. People abuse their authority. When you're a homemaker, you don't have to deal with that. Now, a lot of homemakers are not dumb or lazy or any of that, because for one, homemaking is a job. It is. Now, what makes them not dumb? Well, for one, a lot of times they have high degrees. Okay, they have high degrees and opted out of using it, probably because after their kids are more independent, they want to go maybe work full time in the career choice they love, which a lot of women tend to do, especially if they want to have children. And nowadays, a lot of feminists believe that it's oppressive for a woman to even work on her femininity or be a homemaker, even though it is what she chooses. Nobody is forcing her. She could do whatever she wants. But it is oppressive because it does not go with what they want it to go with. Now, feminine women tend to be kicked out of feminism, even if they are feminists themselves. Like, take our Duchess of Sussex, for example, Meghan Markle. Don't let this hype of these Americans make you believe that everyone supported her from the jump. They did not. They did not. They seriously did not. Okay? They did not support her. But she continued doing work for little girls and women, regardless of the community not accepting her. Okay? So if you're a feminist, don't have this idea that what the majority believes is what you should believe. Because even if you're naturally feminine, you grew up feminine, you are still going to be casted out because you're not trying to be like men. Some feminists tend to be, I would say, they don't make sense, okay? Because for feminism, we should be able to get the same treatment and benefits as men who do the same job, right? That's what it's supposed to be. But yet, how come we have to be more like men in order to gain that? It's in order That's basically reinforcing the idea that in order to actually have these benefits, you have to be amongst them. You have to be just like them. We can't be ourselves and still earn the same if we do the same work. We have this. It's an idea that no, you have to be just like men, like as if you're disguising it as them in order to gain even close to them. And doesn't that go against what you believe? Because we're not all the same. We're supposed to be able to, even if we do the same work, we're not all the same gender. Okay, we do the same work, we get paid the same, but yet we have to be just like men in order to gain the same. It does not make sense. Okay. A homemaker is not lazy. That's a full-time job in its own. Full-time job at which the woman tends to enjoy. But if she was to break it down for you, she's a teacher. Okay, search up the salary of a teacher. She's a chef. Search up the salary of a chef. Okay, she's a cleaning maid. Search up the average salary of a cleaning maid. All right, and she is a baker. Search up the salary of a baker. She may be even a seamstress. Sew up any holes in the clothes or whatever. There's so much work homemakers do but do not get credited for because it is not what modern women want them to do. At the end of the day, we all choose what we want to do. Don't let others choose it for you. Okay? And for my women listening out there, when it comes to money, because a lot of times when we're leveling up, we want the currency benefits, and that is all right. Nothing wrong with that. When people tell you that multiple sources of income is how you provide a stable life, allow them to make you believe that it's active sources of income. Actually, in order to have a comfortable life, you need passive sources of income, which is like they are investments, typical like assets that are held over time, like property, cryptocurrency, okay, gold, stocks, stuff you hold over time. Okay, that is what investments are, and that is how you gain over time. You can start at a young age, legit investing in G999 coin at a young age, okay? And it's not one coin, by the way, it's like a bundle, which is why it's $99 because it's not one coin, okay? You invest in it just even one time and watch it grow over time, okay? You can be a cashier all you want, but over time, honey, you see that grow and you're like, hey, I could buy a house with this. I can pay off my student loans with this, or half of it with this, depending on its growth. Like Bitcoin in 2009, 8. How many years ago was that? Let me calculate. 2021 minus 2009, because I don't believe it had its actual growth until 2009. That was 12 years ago. That was not a long time ago. Before it was worth 30K, almost 40K, and heck, almost 50K. Oh my god. For one coin, you guys. One. Just one. And a microcurrency can be worth hundreds. Alright? Hundreds. And it grows every day too. So it's not like it's just that one value. No, it grows every day. You don't need to add any money to it, honey. That's what cryptocurrency does. That's what it is. And if you're skeptical of the growth of cryptocurrency, I am positive of it because first, in the earlier years of civilization, you had people trading things like physical things, like, hey, I'll give you wheat and you give me fruit. But then you had gold and silver, the actual valuables that are still very valuable to this day, and then something less valuable like paper. Something that's less valuable like paper and can be ripped and thrown away like nothing. And then now you have bank accounts where the money, they do not physically put money into your account when you get paid or whatever. No, it's just numbers. If you think about it, it's just numbers. Okay, it's just numbers. No actual money in your hand, no actual gold or silver that's worth anything, that will be worth anything over time. Just numbers. Cryptocurrency is basically the same, except it's numbers that are always increasing in value over time, like gold. Like gold, if you had a piece of gold, honey, 24 karat, it will increase in value every day. So if you pass it down to your offspring, boom, there you go. You have given them something that are not only a feeless investment for them, but also something that can get them out of a rut, like student loans, honey. Cryptocurrency just like that. Okay, you can cash them out for USD when you want to, or you can go leave it, and stick with it in a long haul until it's worth as much as Bitcoin is currently worth or more. Depends on you. Heck, you can even cash out part of it, not even all of it. Whatever you want over time, whatever you want, and have that source of income. So click on the link in my bio and sign up for free. And please buy the G999 coin. It'll help me, my situation, a lot more. Okay. So please. And also follow my Instagram, richessence_coaching. And I'll see you. Bye bye.